In a February 11th op-ed titled, "Faced with the Ukrainian Crisis, France's NATO exit is an absolute emergency," published in the French sovereignist weekly Marianne, Peter Dittus and Hervé Hannoun argue in favor of a French exit from the integrated command of NATO. The German economist Peter Dittus is the former Secretary General of the Bank for International Settlements, while Frenchman Hannoun is its former Deputy Director General. They state, "Since November 2021, the French, like other peoples of the West, have been subjected to an unprecedented mental conditioning conducted by the United States and NATO on the theme of the imminent Russian invasion of Ukraine, which may go down in history as an episode of disinformation among the lines of the fabricated intelligence on Saddam Hussein's weapons of mass destruction in 2003. They continue, "Only the war that NATO seems to be winning is the one of information. We show our book, NATO-EXIT Urgent Absolute, the striking German propaganda map in the weekly Bild on December 4th, 2021, giving an imaginary detailed plan of the imminent Russian invasion. The role of propaganda is terrifying because of the charge of hatred generated by the lies on both sides. On the NATO side, the aggressive and bellicose discourse of Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg is irresistibly reminiscent of the famous Orwellian inversion, peace is war. France's current alignment with NATO, through its participation in the integrated military command under American leadership, is a strategic dead end for a country with a universal vocation like France. Today, this country has a historic role to play in stopping the march towards war in Europe, initiated by the NATO sleepwalkers. France's exit from NATO, which will mark the end of the alignment of France's foreign security policy with the United States, will have an immense impact on the world. It will signal Europe's independence from American exceptionalism, the renewal of multilateralism, the emergence of a multipolar world, and the rapid demise of the obsolete NATO framework. France will then rediscover its universal vocation, contributing to the global balance for peace and playing, thanks to its rediscovered impartiality, a role of synthesis within the P5, the concert of the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council: United States, United Kingdom, China, Russia, and France. A P5 whose composition must be maintained and whose role as regulator for world peace must be enhanced."